Hello everyone, I'm Max. Welcome to the channel. I'm really happy that you are able to join me for your teen love reading. I'm going to be doing this reading for singles and for couples. I'll start with singles, so couples don't go anywhere, or those of you who are in relationships or with the potential of having a relationship with someone. Stay tuned for that share of the reading. And just quickly, just want to thank all of you who have liked, subscribed, and commented on my videos, and those of you who have sent me emails as well. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate having the privilege to be a messenger with just wanting to provide you insight about your love life, and hopefully that will be a positive thing for whatever you're trying to build with someone, or to improve something that you already have. So let's get started. I already shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them a couple more times. Yes. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So, dear Aquarius, what I have for you here at the beginning of the scene is the Ace of Wands upright, and we have the High Priestess upright. So, it could be that at the beginning of the year, you are going to be meeting a Pisces or another water sign. So, it could be, if it's not a Pisces, maybe a Cancer or Scorpio, or it means that you'll be meeting a fire sign, such as a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. If that resonates with you, great. The person that you're going to be meeting, or the person that you're interested in, it's a little bit of a psychic, maybe. Now that she doesn't work as a psychic, I'm just saying that she's got pretty great intuition. Maybe she's a little quiet and on the quiet side. Maybe you feel like she doesn't reveal a lot, but you still like them. I mean, you find something really attractive to them, about them. But there's definitely a relationship, okay? The Ace of Wands, something is coming your way. Okay, something is being manifested by the universe for you. It could be that the beginning is not necessarily going to be a full-blown relationship. By early, we're talking to me, it'll be something slow coming, but it's definitely happening, okay? And it could happen at any time during the time period that I just told you that you might meet this person. It could also mean that this particular Aquarius that I'm talking to, you're a little bit of kind of on the quiet side. Maybe you're definitely very intuitive, very sensitive, and that is something that someone out there is going to find really appealing about you. So don't, just be you, whoever you are. The mid part of Teen for Singles, I have the Hermit upright, and I have the Devil upright. So for some of you Aquariuses who are single, it could be that by mid-teen you're going to find yourselves kind of not being still in a relationship. You're going to be perhaps doing a lot of work on yourself. Maybe you are going to be just taking time from being in any relationship, taking time away from dating, and just kind of focusing on you, maybe your spiritual side, maybe dedicating yourself in the service of others, and not necessarily just wanting to have someone to keep you company. It may be that you are just going to be there for yourself and for others. Some of you out there will be dealing with a Capricorn or another sign, such as like a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and it's someone who is not very healthy. Okay, it could be that this is person coming with a lot of baggage, maybe a little, they like to drink a little too much, or they like to smoke a little too much. They're probably a little codependent, so towards the middle of the you might meet someone like that, either through dating, or maybe that you are dealing with some of these issues. Okay, we all have problems. None of us are perfect, right? So just watch it. It may be that you will be very aware of this issue that you're having, and that's what is going to cause you to go within, right? And to try to begin to heal or process or analyze your behavior. Definitely work on yourself, okay? You have to be healthy before you can be healthy for someone else. You have to be healthy for you and within you. Last part of the scene, I have the Star in reverse. And I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it could be that by the end of the scene, you had your eye on someone and you kind of had hopes for them. You thought maybe something was really gonna happen. You went out, you gave it a chance, you communicated, you showed passion, you showed that you cared, but it's just not going to be reciprocated. Some of you at the end of 18, okay, for some of you. It could be that you will be doing that to someone. Maybe someone that you start dating tries to move a little too fast for you, okay? Maybe you meet them 1 week and the next week they're telling you that maybe you guys should be moving in together or start talking about weddings and children. It could be that you're just, it's going to be a red flag for you, right? It could be this person that's coming and having to do with this same sort of situation at the end of the year. So keep your eyes open for cleanliness and just people who want to form very unhealthy attachment from very early on. Okay, so that's the messages that I have for the singles. Let's move to couples, for those in relationships or those who think that there might be in a relationship with someone. It's just that the other person doesn't know it, right? Some twin flame relationships can be like that. You don't see them, you don't talk to them. Maybe you talk to them once a year, but they're constantly in your mind, and in your heart, you guys have a relationship going, okay? But it's not really real, but you still kind of feel like you're in a relationship with them, and they are in a relationship with you. So you want to stick around for this part of the reading. Sorry, I'm getting all this breaking news stuff. We're having some wildfires in Southern California, so it's been crazy. I don't live in Southern Cal, I live in NorCal, but because it's the same state, then we get a lot of news about what's going on down south. So God help them and bless them, okay? They definitely need some rain out there for those fires. So couples, wow, I just keep getting a lot of the same cards for the signs. It's ridiculous. Again, I keep shuffling and again, some of us or all of us are going to be just going through the same experiences in teen when it comes to love. Okay, couples have the 10 of Swords upright, and I have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So the feeling that I'm getting for some of you Aquarius couples is that by early teen, you're just going to recognize that the relationship you're in is just too much pain for you to take. Okay, you keep getting stabbed in the back. The person keeps kind of going behind your back, or they're lying and they're betraying you, and you're just gonna be I've had it. Okay, and once you do that, then you start seeing the sunrise in the horizon. Okay, so some of you couples are gonna have a certain realization that a relationship that you're having, it's just not something you want to continue being in. And I'm getting confirmation of that because I have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So you're not content. You're not feeling happy, not even one bit. Okay, or maybe you think you are happy, but it's just kind of an illusion. Maybe you're being a little delusional. If you're spending 5 days of the week, you're crying. And just because you have 2 good days, you think you're in a happy relationship, then I would analyze that. Mid part of teen, Page of Wands in reverse, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So some of you will be dealing with a fire sign again, or you'll be dealing with a water sign. Okay, so the feeling that I'm getting is that if you are the person in the relationship in the early part of the year that breaks up with someone, or you separate or divorce someone, by the mid part of the year, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to be feeling like you don't miss them as much as you used to. And time heals. Time heals, unless you're in a twin flame relationship. Time does not heal that, let me tell you. It's just something you got to accept and live with it. Page of Wands in reverse could be that you're in a relationship with a Leo, and that person towards the mid part of the year are just not going to be their normal selves. They're just not going to show enthusiasm. Maybe they're not going to be very, I think ideal couples should be friends. Okay, you guys should have that love aspect, but also kind of be best friends, right? It could be that if that's the kind of relationship you're having with your partner, it could be that something will happen where they're not going to be your friend very much. Okay, they just become more of like a boring person that you're living with. And if that's the case, kind of communicate and just be like, hey, is it something I'm doing? Like, what's up? Or it could be that you may be losing some of your passion for the person you're with by mid-teen. And again, you know, relationships are like roller coasters sometimes. You have your great moments, your highs and your lows. So it could be that you may be going through something like that during the summer or early fall. Last part of teen, I have the Lovers upright, and I have the Ace of Cups in reverse. That was a motorcycle. Woo-hoo. California, everybody loves their motorcycles here. All right, the Lovers, soulmate. Now, some of you will be finding yourselves in relationships with a soulmate by the end of the year, okay? Which is wonderful, and it's great. Or it could be that you're going to have to be making a decision between two people. Could be an ex coming back, and you have to decide if you want to be with them. And the Ace of Cups in reverse, so a relationship that you want to happen at the end of the year won't happen, or the relationship you're in is going to be going through some serious challenges and transformations. Those are the messages that I'm getting. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, please send me an email at maxestero@gmail.com. These messages won't resonate with everyone. So if they don't resonate with you, or if you think they do and you want more clarity, please shoot me an email, okay? Thank you. Have a great holiday season. I'll be posting monthly love readings here very soon in the next couple of days, so you make sure you come back to my channel, okay? Have a nice one.